We don't come. We don't come like say we been know dey before. Wetin dem talk that time? Dem say dem no see Nsima. Dem no know where Nsima dey. They just dey ask question. We tell dem say we dey here. We never change. The first son of Idu never change. Very soon dem go dey hear am. Hey, hey, Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Hey, Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Let's do it. Join me. Hey, 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 hey. Hey, 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 hey. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, 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 Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima, Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima. Hey, 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 Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Gone are those days. Then they make noise for where we dey. We tell them say make them calm down. The time is coming when nobody can stop us. Do you know why? Because the city boy is on the throne. Don't worry about the noisemakers. They will make all their noise. At the end of the day, they will come dey cry. The city boy is on the throne. It's not by making noise. Hey, 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 Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Eh? 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 Hey. Let's go back. They never know wetin dem dey try am. I tell them the South movement is on the throne. The South movement, you don't know what is happening. Did you not see my governor, the governor of Akwa Ibom State? Maybe you need to listen to him again. Okay, let's do this. Okay, okay. Let me break it down. I salute all of you guys. I salute you. It's been a long time. You have not seen Isima for some time. Okay, well, for some time I've not been here. Just what I want you to do for me, tap the screen. Just tap the screen so that other people will know that Isima is here. Just to give you some little vibes. Nothing much. Oh. We know they fight them. We know they do them. Me, I know they fight anybody. We don't defeat them. The city boy have defeated the Igbo noisemakers. The city boy have defeated the Atiku noisemakers. The game is still far anyway. The city boy have defeated the Igbo Biafra criminals. I'm not here to. I just dey give you our accomplishment. You see, when I see many people say, "What has President Tinubu accomplished? What has he accomplished?" There are so many things now. President Tinubu have defeated Igbo Biafra noise making. Igbo, are you not? Ah, some years ago, before President Tinubu came into power, don't you know how many Igbos everywhere on social media shouting Biafra, 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 Biafra? Immediately President Tinubu came into power, everything died, everything quenched. So one of the achievements of President Tinubu in this administration is that he has defeated Igbo Biafra criminality in the southeast. Go there now. Are you hearing about their sit at home anymore? All those things are bygone. What about those people that used to sit down somewhere and be making noise? Biafra, Biafra. I know when Biafra. We have defeated them. You see, that is why you don't see me come out here. It's not important. You see me when, in fact, now I want to start playing games. I want to start playing because we have defeated them. Okay, I know what is the main issue now. The main issue is that propaganda, which is always the ways they have been operating. You know, propaganda. The other day we listened. To, I mean, everybody saw the propaganda now. Igbo propaganda that US has released, FBI released criminal record of this. They are always looking for propaganda. Do you know, because we have defeated them. We defeated them during the 2023 election. President Tinubu defeated them, defeated all the noisemakers, all the opposition, all the enemies. President Tinubu defeated them. It's not easy. See, Nigerian politics is not easy, man. It's not. When you go into power, the first thing you need to do, if you eventually win election, the first thing you will do is to make sure you are able to defeat the noisemakers and quench them. So it's always like that in Nigeria. Every time they win election, they need to use the first 2 years to fight people and to settle down. But in President Tinubu's government, it's even actually different. Nigerians should be very, very proud of President Tinubu because even all the noise making, even all the opposition trying to make his administration to look like nothing, he has still defeated them. President Tinubu have still defeated them. Hold on, oh, guys. Can you see me on my YouTube? President Tinubu still defeated them. Hmm? Even with all the noise and propaganda, he still defeat them. We defeat them like never before. Let me reduce that noise. We still defeat them. You know, so if you look at Nigerian politics, it's always like that. Every first term of the election, you'll be fighting, trying to settle and then before you know it, the the presidency has gone far, and that is why I don't support all these 4 years election in Nigeria. I don't support it. This is not the kind of system that is going to. It's not the kind of system that is going to move us forward. So for me, Jagaban 2027, we are the ones. See, it's happening. The Salsa movement is full support. You understand me? The Royal Salsa movement is in full support of President Tinubu Jagaban. You know, Settima 2027. That's why I tell some people, if you hear anybody telling you that that there is no Salsa movement, just ignore that person. That person is an idiot. I remember when somebody say that Salsa movement is when they were in a group, that they were in a group. Some people go and form company. Somebody sent it to me how one idiot was saying that some people go and form a company for themselves as a private company. That one is stupid. That tells you that he's in. Where, I don't even know where that guy stay. He stay in Italy. Most people that stay in Italy don't have sense. I've witnessed some people. Most people that stay in Italy don't have sense. You know, sometimes you need to travel, go to places like UK. It's only when you travel to places like UK you know that you have traveled outside of the country. If you live in Italy, all those European countries, you never travel anywhere yet. Come. If you live in Germany, and I will say, okay, maybe you're a little bit. If you live in somewhere like Norway, I say, okay, you're a little bit wise. If you live somewhere in the UK or in the US, I would say you could get sense more. Or if you live in Canada, all these rubbish people that live somewhere in Italy, they no get sense. I hear somebody talking rubbish. He say, "Oh, somebody go and register Salsa movement as a private company." Mumu, are you stupid? Do you know how they structure any organization in the UK? That shows that you are so ignorant. You need to go back to school. Whether you are in Italy or somewhere, it would have been an opportunity for you to find out how can you register Salsa movement in where you are, in your country, in your city. You know, I tell you, when I see that stupid man, old man, though, that's why that man will be a fool forever. That idiotic man that came out and talked rubbish about Salsa movement. In his mind, let me even tell you what happened. You know, there are some people in the group, in some WhatsApp group we created. Daddy Mike told some people that he can be able to bring. His name is Daddy Mike. Yes, I remember now. Daddy Mike. Daddy Mike is the one that told some people in the group that he can bring a lawyer. Do you know what that man did? The man went and brought his brother. That the man went and bring his brother as a lawyer, and they go behind us. They wanted to choose Daddy Mike as the president of South South movement. Somebody that just joined. There was South South movement before Daddy Mike. That is what Daddy Mike did not know. There was South South movement before Daddy Mike. South South movement is not on WhatsApp groups. South South movement is not on TikTok. South South movement is not when you bring your own lawyer to register the organization as a legal entity in Nigeria. No, the South South movement is an idea. It's not about registering. So some group of people believed that that he can bring a lawyer to register South South movement in Nigeria, according to them. Do you know that this man went and brought some lawyer, his own brother? That is lawyer. When he was talking, that did not tell us that he has collected money. Oh. The lawyer has collected lots of money and eating, according to them. So some people trusted that to bring lawyer so that they will form a South South organization, register it as a movement in Nigeria. You know, when the guy talk, he want to register South South as a movement in Nigeria. It shows that the guy don't have sense. You know, have you ever heard anybody register any movement in Nigeria? That tells you that you don't know what you are doing. It's a stupid guy. So, but that's by the way. Today, I'm not here to talk nonsense. I don't. If you want to be part of South South movement, go to the website www.southsouthmovement.com. You understand me? I've told you. Go if you want to be part of the South South movement. Go to www.southsouthmovement.com. Go to the website. You will see. You will confirm that South South movement is there. If there is anybody that talk about South South movement, I was the one that talk about South South movement. That Imai did not know that when they invited him to come and join the group, people were there before him. People set up the organization and started bringing people. So when they brought him, he wanted to come and use his, will I say, I don't want to generalize something before some people will vex. You need to understand me. That they might not get sense. The guy just exposed himself. I'm calling him so that he knows that he's very, very stupid guy. That they might, he say some people there in UK register this thing as a private business. That shows I don't know anything. I don't know whether you stay in Italy or I don't know where you stay because if you stay where things dey happen, if I don't make if I, even me wey dey for UK, I fit find out anything about organization. If I want to register organization in Italy, I know the procedure. If I want to register any organization in the UK or US or anywhere in the world, I know the procedure. But you stay in Italy, you no get sense. That is not what I came here to do. Today I just came here to be happy. Because long time I've not been here. Are you getting me? So that is what I came here to do. Today is just a moment for me after some time I've not been here. So Jagaban Settima 2027, don't worry about the noise. This noise has to happen. What's going on? Who are you? Sorry, what is that? What is that? What is the meaning of that? And wow, who is this guy? Jagaban Shetima 2027. No noise making. Okay, let's do this. uh, Olatunji. Oh, I see you. I see you, sir. Happy Friday. Some people are celebrating Happy Easter. Olatunji, I see you there. Sunday Clement, great in South Africa, version of you. Thank you very much. I salute you. Thank you, Clement. I see you. Sunday Clement. Olatunji say, Mr. Sima, the crude oil refineries is a game changer in Nigeria. Well done to our president. Of course, President Tinubu is doing a lot. That is why the South South people know, and we are not going to. we are not going to make any mistake. Now, let me play you something so that you know what the South South movement is about. The South South movement, we have seen a leader in President Tinubu that than any other leader ever since the creation of Nigeria. And this is no noise. This is no noise making. No, you know that I'm not talking for you to be happy or not happy. You know I'm not in that category. I'm not saying this for you to be happy or not to be happy or happy or not. I want you to listen to my own governor. Listen, no, it's not a joke.
And in the same token,
Yes,
yeah, I don't know how to speak from two sides of the mouth.
yes.
The other day I said I was going to support Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
Uh-huh.
People say, why do I say so? In the night, they go there and go and tell the Baba who will support you.
Exactly.
In the afternoon, they do another thing. Me, I'm supporting Baba Bola Ahmed Tinubu for second term. When the time come, I will tell you the reason.
Exactly. When the time come. When the time come. We are just giving, see, if you are not part of the Salsa movement, go to the website www.thesalsamovement.com. www.salsamovement.com. Go there, register yourself. We'll reach out to you. www.salsamovement.com. You understand me? We have seen a leader in President Tinubu. Now, the Salsa movement is beyond whatever you can think about. The Salsa movement is for the growth and development of the Salsa region. I get me now. We hold our leaders accountable and we support every leader and any leader that will bring development to the country. I get me now. It's a movement. So you have seen it. My governor, Akwa Ibom State Governor, have already told you what is going to happen. Do you know why? Because in just less than 2 years or thereabout of President Tinubu have done a lot of things that no president have ever done in the past. Usually, every president, when they come into power, they will use their first 2, 3 years to be fighting their opponent or trying to settle everything, you know, because the other opponents will be fighting the president and everything. But this President Tinubu is not just doing that as well. He's also making sure that he, you know, take action and begin to perform, all those promises. I've listened to some people say, "Oh, uh, President Tinubu have promised things that he has not achieved." Are you okay? Are you okay? Do you know what you are talking about? There is nothing that President Tinubu has promised that he has not set. He has not set the pace. He has not. What is the word? There's nothing that President Tinubu have promised that he has not started doing. Because he's bringing a sustainable solution, a solution that is going to be there forever. So I love President Tinubu personally. It's not even any other thing based on his track record, history, and everything, and he's doing it. Remember, some people say he's old man or he's old man. I also know that some people don't like him. It's not important. It's not everybody that's going to like him. We know the game. This is politics. It's not everybody that's going to like you. You need to focus on your team when you deliver results. People that pretended to be liking you or not liking you, you will see them. They will start turning as if they like you now. You understand me? Our own, we don't wait for anybody to tell us, or we don't do eye service. You listen to the governor. The governor did not wait for anybody. The governor is telling you, the governor of Akwa Ibom, His Excellency. I like that man, Pastor Omoyeno. Do you know why I like him? Because before I was thinking that he's going to be doing like the previous governors. They always do party things. Because this governor is in PDP. In fact, I even play more. If I play what he said, it doesn't matter that I'm in a different party. Does not mean that I'm not going to support the governor or the president. He said that. That's the game. That's the game. He knows the game. Because this is politics, it's a game. How you play your politics, is it benefiting the people? Is it only for your own personal interest and all of that? President Tinubu's politics is totally different. And I can see that lots of politicians in Nigeria, they are beginning to learn this kind of politics. They never saw it coming. They never saw it coming, or they never see it. They never see it coming. So that is my governor. I want to play that thing again so that you listen to it.
The time has not come yet.
The time has not come.
When I tell you the reason, you will know.
You will know.
But let me keep it first.
Yes.
There's no point lying to yourself.
Yes.
I will tell you the reason when the time comes.
When the time comes.
And you will see with me why we should support him
President Tinubu.
so that he can complete what he has started.
Did you hear that? That is the number one priority. All of us in the South South, we are going to make sure that President Tinubu come back 2027. Because President Tinubu has started a lot of projects. There is a lot of projects that President Tinubu has started, not just in the South South. He has started lots of projects in the Southwest, South, even Southeast, even in the North. So President Tinubu has to come back to continue that project. You know, for me, it's a vibe today. Many people are celebrating and enjoying themselves. That's it. Long time I've not been here. I'm just launching my my broadcast because it's been a long time. Uh, it's been a long time. I've not been consistent or steady because of a lot of things. So I just like I told you, whenever is the new year, I always have a lot of things from the beginning of the year until around May, June. So it's getting to the time I'm going to be free, and very soon we are going to see more of me. But for now, let us enjoy this music. Aha! This is Akparawa Isima, eh? The first son of Idu. Akparawa Isima is here, the first son of Idu. South South to the world. We are kings and queens, and we overcome the world. If you want to join the South South movement, visit the website eh? www.southsouthmovement.com. Let's go there. Eh? Let's do it. One, two, three. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Eh? Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Hey, hey, Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima, 2020. Hey! Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima, 2020. Hey! Jaga, Jaga. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Hey! Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. South South to the world. No noise making can stop it. No propaganda of Igbos. No, not Igbos. You see, recently I've made lots of Igbo friends. All of them are rooting for President Tinubu. Did you not see Obi Kubana, chief priest? Go and watch Obi Kubana, chief priest. You will see what is going on. The city boy is making things happen. Hey, Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Elelelelele, 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 eh, 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 eh. Don't mind the noisemakers. They know that they cannot defeat President Tinubu. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Eh? We are winning. We defeated them since 2023. Yes, we told them that we are going to defeat them. They wanted to use propaganda. They think that with propaganda they can win. Obi wanted to use propaganda to think that they can defeat President Tinubu. Who again? Atiku. Atiku want to use herdsmen or bandits or Fulani in the north to think that you can defeat President Tinubu is not possible. No noise making. The South South movement, we are strongly behind the progress of Nigeria. And we can see that President Tinubu is doing it. Forget about it. Are you getting me now? Nobody can stop us. Oh my God, I love. There's one song that I love. I just want to play it. Don't be angry. I love this song. Guys, don't mind me. I'm just catching through today. Hold on. I'm just enjoying myself. So don't be angry with me. Okay. Allow me to enjoy myself because I can see that we are winning. They know that we are winning. South South to the world. There's this our brother Mustafa. I've been listening to this song. In fact, this song is trending. I love it. South South to the world. We are making things happen. Let's do it. Hey! I listened to this song by one of our sister played it about this new artist. Is it a new artist or what? From Edo to the world, South South. You see, we are South South. You see, for so many years we have been, will I say, quiet. The South South people have been so quiet. Do you know the person that stood up for the South South people is President Tinubu? See, let me tell you something. He did not just stand up for the South South people. He stood up for every other ethnicity in Nigeria, which nobody knows. For a very long time, Nigeria has been run by Igbo, Hausa, Yoruba. In fact, most of the problems we have today in Nigeria are caused by Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba, especially these House, Fulani, Igbo, Hausa, all those people. But President Tinubu came. That is why President Tinubu government will be a success. You see, I remember those days when I was campaigning for President Tinubu. I said it very, very clear that the reason why Nigeria has not been working is because of only Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba has been the one in charge of Nigeria. They tried to divide Nigeria among themselves. That is why Nigeria failed. But President Tinubu understood the way, the only way to bring Nigeria back on track was to identify with every other ethnicities in Nigeria. There are over 350 ethnicities in Nigeria, if I'm not mistaken. President Tinubu has identified each of them one by one. Very soon, I'm going to give you a record, you understand me, of what I'm telling you. In this government, though in this government, President Tinubu's government, the North, they have the highest. They have the highest appointment. Most of the appointment and people in political power in this government, in President Tinubu's administration, they are mostly from the North. If not about 70 something to 60. 60 in the South, while 70 in the North. If I'm not mistaken. It has always been like this. But in this government, President Tinubu has identified with every other ethnicities. President Tinubu has identified with the Jaws. President Tinubu has identified with the Kanuris. President Tinubu has identified with the Galas. President Tinubu has identified with the Bibios. President Tinubu has identified with even with the Igbos. Today, the Igbos even benefit more than every other tribe in Nigeria because of President Tinubu. As I'm talking to you now, President Tinubu have created different development commission for every region in Nigeria. Are you getting me now? That is why we know that he's a man for the job. Jagaban Settima 2027. I want to play this song again. I love this song, guys. Today, guys, don't worry. I'm just chilling. If you don't like the way I'm doing it, calm down. It might not be the normal way. In fact, I've changed my method. I've changed my method. Hello?
Hello.
I salute you. What's going on? Yes.
How you doing now?
Are they well? Oh, how your side?
I as you dey dance like this, you dey pain people, oh, my brother. Why you dey dance like this now? They go dey pain them well, well,
Who be
well.
those people now? They don't like progress.
No, those ones wey say all of una na Igbo na, e dey pain them.
Okay. We don't stop that nonsense
Suppose
talk.
dey play Igbo song, dey dance Igbo dance.
No, God forbid. God forbid. I like Igbo song, but we are not Igbos. So yeah.
Una be Igbo na, they say Ika na Igbo.
No, no, no,
Even
no,
the
no, no,
king
no.
of Delta say they no be Igbo, but they no gree.
Yeah, we have defeated all those nonsense talk, sir. So I'm so much happy. South South to the world, sir. South South to the world. Please.
Enjoy your dance, my brother.
Thank you very
Enjoy your
much.
dance.
Thank you for coming. I really appreciate you. Stay blessed. You see, long time they have been talking rubbish about the South South people, but they don't know. You understand me? The South South movement is on. Go to the website www.southsouthmovement.com. Hello, Machiavelli. I salute you. What's going on? Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you. How are you?
Are they okay? What's going on with you?
I'm alright.
Okay.
Why they dance Igbo song now? Maybe you know like Igbo, why they dance our song?
Which one be Igbo song here? Which one?
The one where you dance last.
This one. Ọ̀sàtẹ́nẹ̀ o, ọ̀sàtẹ́nẹ̀ o, ọ̀sàtẹ́nẹ̀. So, are you saying that this is Igbo song? It's not Igbo song, sir. Sorry, that is not Igbo song now.
How you doing now?
Are they well? What's going on with you? Are you? How is your Igbo brothers? How they doing?
They are fine now.
Uh, can you see that President Tinubu is moving Nigeria forward?
Eh? No talk am again, no.
What is going on?
No talk am loud, no.
Why?
Do yourself, do yourself, eh? You get family for Nigeria, two of us.
What are you talking about?
No, answer my question.
You are not making sense.
I just asked you a simple question.
Why are you asking me that nonsense question? I said President Tinubu is doing things working.
Nonsense question.
Yeah.
You have family back home. When any policy the president is taking that is not affecting the common man in Nigeria, he is doing nonsense.
What President Tinubu?
Unless you want to lie to yourself.
Okay, what is it that he has done that you don't like? Let me hear from you now.
What has he done since 2 years in power?
He has done okay. Now let me tell you. Now he has done a lot of things. Now we have student loans. Students are going to school free of charge now in
How many
Nigeria.
people do you know that have collected that loan?
As many people as possible that have applied. I've never heard that anybody was rejected. If you are in the university and you apply for student loans, you'll be given student loans. So many people have the last time I checked.
Stop misleading people.
Now you use the word misleading. I'm telling you, student loans. Did you apply for student loans and you were rejected?
Well, I have seen people that applied now. They are giving them nonsense excuses now.
No, it's a lie. There's nobody. Bring them here. Let me see.
I'm telling you.
There is nobody.
I'm talking as if you don't know how Nigeria works.
I know the way Nigeria works under President Tinubu. Everything is working. Everything is working. You are the one that is getting it all wrong. You are shocked. You are surprised. Many people they said before that there was nothing like student loans, but President Tinubu actually actualized.
Why is it that is the loan that is your area of concentration?
Now that is number one. There are so many other things.
What about insecurity? What about the high cost of living in Nigeria?
Let's talk about
the people that they have been killing in Jos. He has not come out to say anything.
Oga.
He is in France.
Oga, stop using the word. Stop using. Let me talk now. Let me talk.
What do you want to say?
Oga, stop using that word, abeg. Stop using that word, abeg. Don't use that word. But you can tell us about the insecurity that is going on in the north. The insecurity that is going on in the north has been going on even before President Tinubu came into power.
He's in power now.
No. Even Buhari that was there, their own brother couldn't stop it. So why would President Tinubu stop it?
He opened his mouth and said if he doesn't give us light, we should not vote him. Where's the light?
So you wait now. When it's time, if he don't give you light, don't vote him. Simple. He has said it. Oga, you talk now. Let me talk. You talk. Let me talk. You say insecurity. You talk about insecurity in the north. You mentioned Plateau. I said even if Buhari couldn't stop the insecurity, who is Tinubu to go and stop it? Number one. But with the strategies of President Tinubu, we have seen a lot of improvement in the north. Go to the southern Kaduna. So many indigenes of southern Kaduna are celebrating the security and peace that is now available, or that they are now experiencing in the southern Kaduna. Okay, now something happened in Plateau. That is because some northern governors are playing political games, are using the life of people to play politics. Are you not aware that the Fulanis have admitted, one of the Fulani organization has admitted that they are the one that initiated the buying that happened in the Plateau state? Are you not aware of that? So, but I know that you don't like President Tinubu, so they are just looking for everything yes, now, because if you are sincere, you will know. Don't explain anything yet. You said, I'm telling you now, if you understand what is going on, then you will know. The Fulani organization came out to say they are responsible for what happened in Plateau. So that has nothing to do with President Tinubu. It's politics that they are playing. Now, they even gave condition that they should remove the army, the army officers and soldiers that have been sent to Plateau State. Are you not aware? So that is by the way. So that tells us it is politics. See, President Tinubu has exposed a lot of things that Nigerians have never known. It is the North that is using herdsmen, buying Fulani herdsmen, bandit games as political gain, as for political gain. This time around, it will not work under President Tinubu. Anytime a southern president is in power, the northern elders and the leaders will unleash their herdsmen or Fulani, whatever, to be buying themselves to use it for political gain. This time around, it's not going to work.
You're
The
talking as if you're
the
talking to
the
a kid that
the,
doesn't
the
know
south
anything.
south
I'm just looking
region,
at you.
the south south region is in full force, and we are in support of President Tinubu. I'm telling you something you don't know. Now, when you talk about the price of food, yes,
Are you,
it
are
is
your
true.
brother the Senate president now? Why are you going to support him?
Before Uncle, when your own brother was the Senate president, did you not support the government?
But
When
you know how he
you
treated the
supported
government.
now,
If
Ike
everything what they
Ekweremadu
said
was
to
there.
him in
Igbos
this
have
time.
been there for so many years. You supported it. So don't even go there. For the fact that my brother is there is another reason for me to support the president. But even before, when he was not there, I supported the president. Even when we
No,
were campaigning, I supported the president.
you supported who? Where did you support
Pres-
Tinubu?
I beg, that is not what I'm talking about. Let's talk about the food prices that you are talking about. The food
Uh-huh.
prices. The food prices that you are talking about. The Nigeria is the best place, is the cheapest place you can buy food and eat and live and exist.
Why did you say that?
Because I live in a developed world where things are more expensive than what is going on in Nigeria.
Where do you live? You live in the UK.
Yes, I live in the UK where things are more expensive than Nigeria.
How do you mean that it's expensive?
Everybody knows. So,
How? Are you trying to convert money to Nigerian rate before you make your point?
I'm telling you, I live in the UK. The price of food have increased.
I also live
The,
here in the UK too.
the price of rent,
Uh-huh.
rent, the cost of rent has increased. Transportation, everything has
Mm-hmm.
increased. There is nothing in the UK that's not even doubled. Even to buy chicken and chips from McDonald's have increased, or from what they call it. Everything has increased. Everything before now it's not like that the way it should be. So things have, in fact, in the UK things have like times five. I
Then
listen.
what's the minimum wage of the UK compared to Nigerian minimum wage?
Now, I'm telling you, the minimum wage in the UK is not even enough for us that live in the UK. So that is what I'm. That is my.
But at
That
least
is my conversation.
if you work your shift, you can comfortably take care of yourself.
No, you cannot. You need to do three, 4, 5 jobs to be able
Yeah,
to suit yourself.
yes, there is job. There is job.
No,
But in
there
Nigeria,
is also
okay,
jobs
why
in
do you leave your
Nigeria.
Nigeria and run to the
No,
UK?
there is also jobs in Nigeria, but the youth in Nigeria, some of the youth, I don't
Oh,
want to say all.
when you finish working in a month, they pay you
The
150,
youth in
200. That's what they say.
exactly the youth in is what is happening in Nigeria and in the UK is the
Listen, man,
same.
listen, man,
It's the same.
stop saying
Oga, I will
something
come
that
out to you
is
because
not
I'm talking. You
supposed
are
to.
not listening. I don't like all this noise, please. If you talk, I will allow you to talk. It's the same time. When you want to talk, I will give you time to speak.
Because you are an elderly man, you know the truth, and you are trying
This is the
to.
truth I'm telling you. There is
No, no.
no difference between UK and Nigeria. I'm telling you that the minimum wage in the UK is not even enough for us in the UK, people that live in the UK. I don't know the kind of job you do. I don't know how is maybe you are appreciating the small peanut they are giving you. What is the
Settima, can
minimum
I
wage?
ask him a question? Let
Yes,
me ask him a question,
ask
please.
him.
Mr. Machiavelli, I'm hearing you. Is there a mortgage system in Nigeria? Is there a mortgage? Yeah, there is. People are holding mortgages to build house in Nigeria. Yes. And you just favor some kind of people now. It's not everybody. Okay. So let me tell you, in Nigeria, are people building houses as we speak? People are without mortgage. Without mortgage. Yes, comfortably. Good, good. Are people buying cars without mortgage? Yeah. Then let me tell you how the money is made. Oh. Wait, hold on. Let's break that one.
Don't mind now.
Don't rush, my brother. We are not asking how is the money made. I'm just asking would you ask. Are people? Did you watch Obi Kubana's birthday party that day? Yes, I did.
Where did they get the money from?
100%.
Where did they get the money from?
Where did they get the money from? Oh, you are using that to judge the economy. No, it's just example. Where no, that you shouldn't use that as an example.
Why should we not? Are they not Nigerians?
That should are
Are they not Nigerians?
that is working perfectly. Wait, hold on now. The government favor some kind of.
Nobody can throw such party in the UK. Nobody can throw such party in the UK.
Did you watch Yabo Joe's wedding?
That's the second one. Yes.
Is that why? Did you see that man? Wait, hold on. Did you see that man with dollars? Okay. Have you ever seen? Listen. Have you ever seen an European? To throwing birthday party and doing and spending dollar like that.
Europeans throw very expensive parties. They throw very expensive parties. It is not their culture to spray money in parties.
So you spraying money means what?
It is not European culture to spray money
I
in
understand, and I'm
parties.
asking
They
you,
give
spray money.
expensive
Hold on,
souvenirs.
Hold on, madam. You spraying money.
No,
like
he
that
say he
means
give
what?
expensive souvenirs.
It's culture. It's been happening from time immemorial.
I'm not asking
It's
you
culture.
that.
What is
Wait,
culture?
hold on now.
A way of
Madam,
life.
madam.
Oga, if you no get, you no go spray the money. Whether na culture or no be culture. What you dey talk about?
Exactly. If you don't have,
Listen,
will you
you
spray
were
money?
just you were just talking about Obi Kubana. Obi Kubana is a businessman.
So what stop other people from doing business?
Obi Kubana is
What
a
stop other people
businessman
from doing
not working
business?
for the government.
What stop other people from
Obi
doing business?
Kubana is not being funded by the government.
Let me ask you a question. Jay, let me ask you a question. Jay, do you know right now that one of the biggest cash crop orange is cassava? Are you aware?
Don't mind them. They want to work in the oil company.
Oil company. Are you aware? I'm just asking.
Why don't you return back from the UK back to your village in Akwa Ibom or wherever you come from to start cassava?
I'm not complaining. None of my family is complaining. It's only Igbos. Only Igbos are the one complaining.
UK economy, Nigerian
Hold on. Everybody in this life, all of us, we have our faith. Our faith is different. Do you understand? Now, somebody who is staying in Nigeria, hold on now. Just hold on. Let's be going.
Do you know why I requested to come up? I requested to come up particularly when he started speaking about the economy.
Madam, are you aware of Chipe?
Are you more economical than President Tinubu?
Madam, are you aware
so
of
layman?
Wait, are you aware of this life?
He say I'm so layman. How much you get for your bank account, this woman? If they talk to me.
Listen, it's not about how much I have in my bank.
Then why are you making noise? You say I'm layman. What is your level of education? What's your degree?
Jay.
I'm certainly smarter than you.
You are not. You are not.
Because
Igbos always call Igbos always abuse people, but they have nothing at the end of the day. If you want to talk about degrees, how many degrees? How many degrees do you have?
No, I didn't say I have anything. You are the one who is.
No, I'm okay. I say, are you more economical than President Tinubu? Forget it. Now so una know something. Una know fit defeat President Tinubu. You don dey there now. 2 years, 3 years, they go. 8 years is coming.
I know anything. In fact, I don't sabi anything. But you coming out here to talk about Nigeria economy, the way you are talking about it.
Oh boy, Nigeria is the best place to be. Nigeria is the best place. If I have my way, I will go back to Nigeria, but I don't have my way. Okay? Nigeria is the best place to be.
Bros, why waiting they hold you ticket money?
You give me now, I will go back. Yes.
This guy, you the cash cruise. Now I know that now cruise you the cash.
You don't laugh yourself.
Oh God.
Why did you come up? You say when I mention economy, that's what do you want to say about the economy?
You were talking about, in UK things are now expensive, there's inflation, we are buying this. At the end of the day, you can still afford to go into the supermarket after your paycheck to pick one or two things that will last you for the month.
But that is not true. I say no, that is not true. It depends on where you live. My paycheck, do you know how much is my paycheck? Do you know how many jobs I need to do?
It depends on where you live or how you work.
No, it depends on where you live. Where you live also determine how much you are going to spend. And then your job, the type of job. Of course, where you live, if the houses are expensive, it means the job should pay more. Like if you stay in London.
Wait.
Yeah?
Let me just say this. Not talk this one now. Minimum wage. If like they don't take them to how many now? 72 or 77,000 naira.
Yeah, 70-something thousand, yes.
Yeah, 70-something thousand for minimum wage.
Yes.
Now, this minimum wage where we dey talk now, people dey wey get 2 children, 3 children.
Why dem get am wey dey no fit? Why dem get 2 children?
No, don't talk like this.
Is the way I talk.
Don't say that. You can't say why they get
Let me ask guys something. Madam, you did not allow me to talk. I wanted to ask you something.
Okay, people in UK that are collecting that are under minimum wage, they don't get children.
Madam, hold on. Let me tell you something. Let me just listen, please, and listen carefully. If you are a civil servant in Nigeria, no, and you are living in Abuja, and you are from, let's say, I'll give a classical example. You are from Benue State, and you know that 75,000 is not enough for you and your family. If you collect 75,000 naira this month, and you are living in Abuja, listen, and you save, you join Alajo, and you save money, and they give you your contribution. What is stopping you from going to the village and going to farm cassava or farm yam and putting it there? When you harvest, you turn it over.
There is no civil servant in Nigeria that receive 77,000 because there are different classes. You know, when they say 77,000, many people don't understand what that means. There are different levels, but 77,000 is the minimum. There are different levels in civil service. So don't allow. That's why I say when I hear people talk ignorantly, it makes me go mad and I abuse them. Nigerian
Now you
system.
are saying nobody in civil service is
Nobody in
earning
civil service
minimum
earns
wage.
77,000 at monthly. No,
Let
that's
me
not
tell
correct.
you, I
Now,
have family
excuse
members
me. Now let me
that are
finish.
under minimum wage that are civil
Le-
servants.
What is their level? What is their
They
level?
have not, my own state has
Oga,
not
what is their
implemented
level,
the
Oga?
70
What is
something
their level?
thousand
What is
naira.
their level? What is their level?
Some of them are level 5, level 6,
Yeah, so those levels get more
level
money.
7.
So it's not 77,000 you get. That is the barest minimum in civil service. I get it, but that is not what I want to talk about. The system in Nigeria is different from the system in the UK. You understand me? The system in
So
Nigeria is
what
different.
you're saying is the system in Nigeria is favorable.
It works very very well because the housing here is different, accommodation there, you have opportunities to solve your problems in different ways. But in the UK you cannot. In the UK you cannot. We pay rent every month. There's so many things we do every month. But the
Okay,
system in
why
Nigeria
did you leave? Why
is.
did you leave Nigeria for UK?
I left Nigeria for UK because I choose to be in the UK. You understand me? That was a personal decision. When I left Nigeria, President Tinubu was not in power. When I left Nigeria, Buhari was not even in power. So I don't know what you are talking about. So
Personal decision how you left Nigeria for UK because you just like UK.
I say when I left Nigeria, Tinubu was not in power. Okay, I had a
We are not
reason.
me. Did you hear Tinubu from my mouth since you and I have been talking?
Yeah, because I am talking about President Tinubu government because he's the one trying to fix the economy that has been bastardized for so many years. Are you telling me now? So the economy of Nigeria we are talking about is economy that has been bastardized for so many years, and President Tinubu have just been there for barely 2 years. And if you are an economist, you will know that 2 years is not enough to reverse something that has been spoiled for more than 60 years or close to 60 years. Are you getting me now?
Are you aware that the federal government just signed 47 oil refinery deals contract?
Yes, yes,
Are
I'm
you
aware. There
aware?
are so many things that President Tinubu have signed, sir. Even the electricity is going to be. He already said it. If you don't see electricity, don't vote for me.
Exactly. God bless
he,
Tinubu.
he
God
has
bless
said it.
Tinubu.
So he has signed, so he has done so many things that other people couldn't do. He has put so many things in place. He's trying to put the right systems in place that will boost the economy and a sustainable economy for that matter. It's not a quick fix economy. I remember those days when pressure was on Goodluck Jonathan. He immediately go and fix the currency, the dollar rate. He fixed dollar rate, but yet dollar rate issues have not been resolved. But the way President Tinubu is doing now, the dollar rate system, all those issues is going to be resolved permanently. He's bringing a sustainable solution. That is why I support him. If you go and
How?
invest your money, if you go and invest your money now, this woman, let me tell you, how do you know how long it will take you for you to get interest? Even if it's in the UK, even anywhere in the world, if you invest any money anywhere in a genuine business, do you know how long it will take you to get your dividend or even your interest? No, it will take you time. It's even not. Is in 5 years you will not even be able to get your money, and it depends how much you invest. Because even the more money you invest, the longer it will take, and it will take time for you to get your profit back. So Nigeria, President Tinubu just become president in 2 years, just 2 years. So it's not enough for President Tinubu to reverse everything. But with what he has done already, is showing positive. Is on a positive direction that Nigeria is back on track. But I know that Nigerians will not always
You've
have.
not, sorry, Nsima. You haven't mentioned anything that he has done. You keep saying what he's doing, what he wants to do, what he was
I have
doing.
said many things he has. If you don't know what he has done, Google is your friend. I've been here talking. I talked about student loan. He has done student loan. I talked about the dollar rate. Now we have a
So you mean
single
any
exchange
student
rate.
in Nigeria now can apply for loan from the federal government and get it?
Yes, yes, yes. You can get loan. That is the number one. Education is the thing that is the future for the younger generation, and President Tinubu has solved that problem. Now, number two, I talk about the exchange rate. He has resolved the multiple exchange rate issues, and that is why different tech companies are using the opportunity to still continue to manipulate the exchange rate in Nigeria. Are you aware of what happened? Was it 2 weeks ago or 2 days ago in Nigeria? The CBEX investment. Nigerians are always quick in a rush. They always favor things that are not Nigerian, and that is what happened to them. So all these different companies that come, they try to manipulate our exchange rate in the name of fintech, in the name of cryptocurrency. Look at the other man. What was the name of that man that was arrested? Is it CDEX? No, what's the name of that company? The US this man, fintech man that was arrested. I can't remember his name. All these companies they will come to manipulate or yes, our exchange rate. But President Tinubu have resolved that issue. I get me. So I'm telling you the things that President Tinubu have done. Oh. Now we now have alternative
When
to
did he resolve it, please?
Binance. Is it Binance or whatever? That is how they do. Yes, I'm telling you, this is President Tinubu is solving a fundamental problem that you don't know. Is exchange rate, and that is why so many abokis, so many Fulanis, and so many of these guys that normally do all these black markets, they no longer have enough of those monies anymore flowing among them, and you see them gang up, try to blackmail the government and blackmail President Tinubu. I get me now. Now let's talk about refineries. Nigeria for a very long time, even Obasanjo, the Baba himself, told us that Nigeria refinery can never work. He told us that it can never work. But President Tinubu came and proved that wrong. Most of our refineries now have started working, and many more is coming. Many more is coming. Like so, refineries is working. If not Dangote, at least everybody know that one. And it is beginning to affect the price of petrol and others. I getting me now? No,
Dangote refinery is not Indian
Ajaokuta Steel
refinery.
Company. Tell her Ajaokuta Steel Company.
Right?
Madam Sheikh, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. Let's just listen carefully. Nobody is saying that the system in Nigeria is perfect. Try and understand. Look, what is actually happening here, which we all know, is that some people have used or are using the insecurity and all these economic difficulties or challenges that we are facing in Nigeria to clamor for Biafran agitation. Do you understand? So whenever they come up here, all they're pushing for is to try and talk the country down and push their own narrative. Everybody is pushing this talk in Nigeria. The Boko Haram man is the same thing. They are pushing their own narrative. All the Sima is saying here is we cannot just simply condemn somebody who is trying his best, who is the president of the country, because it doesn't suit our narrative. Do you understand? There are 260 million Nigerians who are waking up every day, who are not abroad, who are there in Nigeria as we speak, who are eating, feeding, doing their transportation and doing everything the same way they have been doing even before Tinubu came in power. So what has changed?
okay, let's hear from Eben, our brother. Thank you very much, my brother. Apollo. Jay don't have anything to
Sima.
say. Yeah, go ahead, Eben.
Yeah, good day, everyone.
I
I've
salute
been
you.
listening to the conversation for some time,
Yeah,
and it's been very. Can you hear me?
we can hear you, sir. Go
It's
ahead.
okay. It's been a very interesting one, and the truth is that the concept of an economy of a country must be built on the back of demand and supply, which actually shows that you understand what you're doing in terms of the economy of the
Mhm.
country. But in the past, we've been having a monopolistic kind of economy. Now somebody came through saying, okay, yeah, Dangote has a license. Now NNPC has got one. BOA is coming up with the refineries. And the marketers are also free to buy from wherever they want to buy. So we've seen the benefit. Now we can see the price. I mean, it's been a while that we've seen price of PMS coming down, going up. Always goes up in Nigeria, never come down.
without any subsidy.
Uh, that has been the idea. So now the same concept is being applied into our other, cement. We have new commerce coming into the cement business, meaning that business as usual. So that same concept is what the government has employed. And when we are talking about, and also if you look at the forex market, what we used to have back then is that CBN will give money to the banks to help, so that the businesses in Nigeria can actually have access to it. But instead of the banks doing that, they go and sell it at the black market, you know, thereby starving the existing companies of foreign exchange. So despite then, they were subsidizing the forex, they still starve the main companies that were supposed to benefit from that forex.
Mm-hmm.
So those companies will have to go to the black market. So what happens? They close shop. And you'll hear people, oh no, businesses are leaving the country. They are not just leaving. It's because of the greed. Now the central bank has come up with a new system whereby they can actually see what is happening to the forex exchange from the bank. It's a live system. Even with the BDC, they also use the same system. So government is monitoring who is getting what. So it's not like people will come and lie and say they need dollar for something, whereas they are just using it for tripping. So they have put structure in the FX market. And that is why we looking at the economic budget plans that he has put in place, I can actually say we are moving in the right direction. Do you know that credit corps is also coming up, where people can actually buy new cars and be paying monthly and what have you, apart from the student loan? I have a friend here. I think I was talking to him about student loan. He's from Imo State. He always tell me, no, it's a lie, it's a lie. So one day, one of his sister's son got admission in the university. So he called me. He said, yes, you guys, you've been talking about student loan. Yeah, okay, my brother is now going to university, so send me the link. I sent him the link. He applied without any connection, and the boy got in.
Definitely.
He received the student loan. He called me that day saying, oh, so this thing is true. He said he has sent it to maybe 10, 20 people already. So these are the things, like until you test the system, rather than you sitting outside and using the eyes of Nigeria of yesterday to look at the Nigeria of today, look at Nigeria from the perspective of what is happening now. I've also had engagement with the what do you call NIMS? What's the name? The NIN. Those people responsible. What's the name again? I've forgotten their name. They have been very, very, very cooperative in terms of responding to emails. They respond and they give like proper information. So that I've never seen before. And this is the Nigeria of today. So we cannot continue to use the past to look at the present. Look at the present for what the present is. And also, we as citizens, we also have our own contribution by holding government agency departments accountable. Accountable in the sense that if they say 1 + 1 is 2, and then you ask for 1, you provide the 1 + 1 that was supposed to be 2 and is not getting to 2 for you, you have every right to come out and talk about it. But in most cases, people never test the system, but they just decide to condemn everything that is happening. We are at the time of real revolution happening in our economy. There was a prediction that was done based on the reforms and the policy that was put in place, They say by year 2075, Nigeria will be, I think, the sixth biggest economy in the world. Will be the sixth, I think, five or six biggest economy in the world. In the world, not just in Africa, but in the world. Why? Because there has been some things that we have put in place. You know, there is no leakages in terms of our revenue. We are not paying subsidy anyhow because, at the regime of subsidy, we are paying close to about, during the time the government spent about $12 billion every year for subsidy to other countries, apart from the few ones that we are enjoying. So, and also when you talk about the exchanges, some people will say, during the previous government, a dollar was 450, but now is this, because during that time, it was also being subsidized. So we are only getting very small revenue out of it. So most of the budget, government has to borrow. But now that they've removed it, they've removed the subsidy in the forex, they've removed the one in the PMS. So now government can actually do government business, and that is why you can see our debt to GDP ratio is reducing. Even the budget, also the money that we borrow for our budget is also reducing. Previously we are borrowing almost 90% of our budget. But now we are actually doing 60%, just within the space of 2 years. Less than 2 years. Like, this is a revolution, because this is a country that was almost going to bankruptcy. For you to have turned this thing within less than 2 years, I know it is a miracle. And I can say to you that with the way things are going, like, the country has a huge prospect. Even the world is looking at the country now that, okay, a lot of companies are coming in because they can see that the government policy are deliberate in changing the economic perspective of Nigeria and making it for the better. So there's so many things I can talk about. At least I know a lot about most of the department. I can tell you what is happening in mining. I can tell you what is happening in the airspace. I can tell you what they are doing in agriculture. Like, I can tell you what is happening in the digital economy. I can tell you what they are doing in terms of energy transition. There's so many, because, okay, let's even talk about the energy transition for a while, because the world is moving into cleaner energy. And countries that are still holding on to their the hydrocarbon production of energy, they might be caught with their pants down, because Europe is looking at cleaner energy. People are talking about electric cars. They're talking about gas. They are talking about other alternative sources of energy. So for us, we know that the future of dirty foil is really bleak. So the country has to also be doing the transitioning. That is why, if you look at the configuration of his ministers, we have what we call the minister of, they separated the one for gas from the one of crude, so that there can be specialization, because, in economics, we talk about division of labor, so that people can specialize on specific items, specific field, and for them to get the dividends out of it. If you look at the transitioning, we are moving towards that cleaner energy. If you want to go on YouTube, go and check out a KKK gas pipeline. Go and check out the Trans-Saharan gas pipeline. Go and check out the gas pipeline from Nigeria to that of, I think they have one for Morocco. They have one gas pipeline that will extend to Algeria, which is going via the West African gas pipeline. And that is why we are very, very cautious with the issue of Niger, because we know that our gas pipeline is going to pass through there. And, with the war going on between Ukraine and Russia, it is to our benefit, because Russia used to be the one supplying Europe, mostly gas. So Nigeria has been chosen to do the supply, and that will be revenue for us. So that is going on. And when you talk about mining, like they realize that most of the bandit or whatever attacks that is happening is because of the minerals. And government, knowing that this is what is happening, they set up a proper mining committee where they will have their own mining police, in order to secure all the mining sites. Apart from that, they also they are investing into satellite for them to monitor all the mining sites so that they can know, what is happening across the country. So these are things that is being put in place. Do you know now that all our conventional border is being covered with system? You can't just enter and go out anyhow. On all our conventional borders is covered. They are also doing the unconventional border post, whereby they have like a system that has been put in place that will tell you if there are movement in the bush, so that they can send the NIS to actually go and pick up whatever is happening at that particular point. Because yes, in as much as our country is big, you cannot police everything. We need technology, and technology helps us in order to track things like to pinpoint where the problem is coming from.
Yep.
So that is also happening in the mining. In agriculture, we can talk about the number of tractors that they brought into the country. By the way, if you look at the manufacturer, this manufacturer, I think John Deere's, or what's the name of the manufacturer, they are known for a very powerful quality in terms of the quality of their tractors. And the country has ordered for large quantities, to be supplied, for them to revolutionize the agricultural sector. And when you talk about the rearing of animals, the company in Brazil is coming up, to set up what do you call animal husbandry, where they'll be producing milk and also be supplying meat, because we've signed an agreement with I think UAE, to supply them meat. So that is also coming on board. We've seen the revolution of the lithium companies coming, not just only to mine, but also to produce the battery locally. So there is, and do we want to talk about the steel industry? The Ajaokuta, they've connected gas pipeline to Ajaokuta to ensure that there will be no stoppage when the production starts. So like the likes of Inoson and those manufacturers in Nigeria, they will be the beneficiary from this, because now they will have raw materials for their car production. And apart from that, the normal citizen will be able to afford those cars new. Because now if you're working, you can show proof that you are earning up to certain amounts, just like you have, where you buy cars and what have you overseas, and you pay monthly and insurance and what have you. That also will be the what will be happening in Nigeria. So there has been a whole lot of transition, and all these things is happening in less than 2 years. So the question is, if you can have this type of transitioning in less than 2 years, how much more are we to experience in 4 years? How much more are we to experience in 8 years? So there's been a lot of positive transition, positive changes. Yeah, so I just don't want to take, because I have a lot to talk about, but I think it is positive. Economically, we are moving in the right direction, and all we need to do is to cooperate and also support the government in terms of us being a good citizen, and also talking about the benefits that are available that our people can also enjoy out of it. So thank you, Mr. Nsima, for the opportunity.
Thank you, Ben, for coming. I always love to listen to you because they give us more details. I appreciate you. Thank you very much. Thank you,
Thank
thank
you,
you,
sir.
thank you. NT, can you unmute yourself now? NT, if you have something to say, I salute you. Go ahead.
Thank you, Steven. My first time on your space.
You're welcome.
What I want to say,
Mm-hmm.
I think the last speaker maybe even you have spoken to some of the positive signs in the country, and it gives me joy. Why? Why does it give me joy? I could see that people that do propaganda, that spread only negative news, that are seeking political power for just political power, not because they truly want to see development in Nigeria. They've kind of dominated the space, especially for a lot of our people that don't read, and that's the problem with Nigerians. I don't mean to insult anybody, but it is actually very surprising that a lot of Nigerians don't know about student loan. They don't know that even net fund from their publication, they have so much money that is enough. They released maybe that 5 billion initially, and many people did not even apply, especially Southeast initially, maybe for whatever reason. But now there is practically no possibility that a student in Nigeria wants student loan and will not get it. Why? Because the structure is not that it's decentralized. You just have to go to your university, register, apply to your university, and your name is forwarded as long as you're a student. Because that's the best way to really verify studentship. So that is a game changer. Since I'm in my late 30s now, since I've been in Nigeria in my adult life, I have never seen anything like this. I knew Pastor John had a scholarship, federal government scholarship, but it's neither here nor there over the years, even when I was in university. So this is really revolutionary. But the negative noise is too much. The anger from some quarter is too much. And that is why, if you are not a serious Nigerian, if you are not serious-minded, if you are not a Nigerian that reads news and look for news on your own, you will be deceived with the negative noise going on here and there. And the negative noise is political. There's a place for opposition. But if truly we need an opposition that is truly interested in developing the country. Even if Nsima is the president and I'm the one that wants to take over from Nsima, if the motive is clear, I will not go out to say some things just because I want power, but truly because I can't get power for the next 2-3 years. So you're promoting Nigeria. But what are we seeing with the opposition in Nigeria? From day one that Tinubu took over, this is why I have a problem with them. They just wanted to undermine him, and that is terrible. To spread all sort of. So I'm appealing to a lot of Nigerians to read, and based on that, I want to just reiterate some of the points, my own assessment of Tinubu in the last 2 years. There's nothing perfect, and I'm not even expecting so much from him because Nigerian structure is one that even if you bring Jesus without doing things like fiscal federalism, resource control to a good extent, Nigeria cannot really improve. You need to take the resources down, and that's why what some of the structural reforms Tinubu is doing appeals to me, even though I have advice for him, and I will say some of them. For example, let's start from reforms. Look at local government autonomy. That's a game changer. I don't know. A lot of people are not paying attention to the revolution that is starting at the local government in some states. And I will cite Lagos. Look at the infrastructure that local government is putting in place in places like Lagos. Even look at Oyo State. There is a local government in Oyo State that I read about yesterday that is building a 900 shops. And the kind of shops they are building, they are the shops that they are using POP. It's called on a local government. You can Google it. Mm-hmm. I think they are calling the shop from It's built by local government. Each of the shops we have market. Each of the markets we have individual toilets, just like what you call a suit toilet. So these are major projects that local government are able to do that they are not able to do before now. So if local government have money, you've got to see rapid development. So that is a plus. What Tinubu has done with and the government has done with, and judicial has done with regarding local government autonomy. So that's one other reform. If you look at, like the other guy mentioned, look at taking away the subsidy on fuel. They've seen Nigeria used to pay over $1 billion every month, and we are borrowing this money. One of the few people that used to put out facts for Nigerians to chew on, fact about economy. Some of them are people they don't want to listen to. But when you just go to media, you go to Arise, go to China, many of them have their allegiances, even TVC. So if you are listening to them, you have to be careful about their position. You have to know that all over the world, media always have agenda. It's left for you to see what is true, what is not true. Some of them are working for opposition, some of them are working for government. So continue on the reforms. Look at what Tinubu has done with subsidy removal. There is now a lot more money for government in the state and the local government to work on. Look at our debt. By the time Buhari was leaving, 95% of Nigerians' income, these are things you can fact check, just Google. 95% of Nigerians' revenue was used in servicing debt. This has drastically reduced to something about 60. As at 2023, We are owing IMF about 3 point something billion dollars. As of today, it's less than $400 million. These are things you can fact check. So Tinubu is not only saving money for Nigeria, we are seeing it in the reduction of debt. And when you have debt to service, you will not have so much money, to service the economy and other areas. So the money we are saving from subsidy, from forex, floating the naira, is we are using it not just to do infrastructure now, but also to save us debt that will stop us from having enough money to do development projects in the future. Moving forward, let's talk about infrastructure. Somebody asserted that in the history of Nigeria, we never had a time that we have so many, especially road infrastructure going on and safe. And I've been trying to research about it. But even if that is not accurate, but we are sure that this is one of the times in Nigerian history that we have one of the most massive infrastructure projects going on. Lagos Calabar is 700 kilometers. Sokoto Badagry is about 1,000 kilometers or more. These are mega projects. There are even other like projects that is connecting some part of South Wind Belt and linking. So if Tinubu is able to do all these major infrastructure projects going on, you can be sure that it's going to really boost our economy in the next 5 to 10 years. Look at the governor of Akwa Ibom State, what he was saying. He was saying today that, again, that maybe yesterday, that he's going to vote for Tinubu. And I was trying to understand why is this man coming out for the second time. He said he has his reasons, and he will say it when it's time to election. I suspected there may be one or two development projects going on in Akwa Ibom that Tinubu has provided money for. There's a reason why these governors are saying that they will support Tinubu even though they are from PDP. It's because he's giving them money. Look at Kaduna State government. Look at he confessed on TV that Tinubu gave him a lot of money, even outside the normal federal allocation to do projects. He's pointing to one or two projects that he's able to do that is from the government. Then let's talk about education. People are not realizing that it is a very long time ago that we've seen ASU not go on strike for 2 years. ASU are not going on strike for 2 years. People are not realizing that. There is not disruption. And many of us spent 2 straight years in university in the last 15 years without ASU going on strike. Also, we've talked about student loans. And then let's talk about the last thing I want to mention is things that Tinubu should improve on. Tinubu still has a lot to do, maybe in agriculture. The fruit of their investment in agriculture has not come to bear. And the only argument that the opposition or people that want to spread propaganda have now is the fact that people are suffering, especially food. But to say that there is no money in Nigeria or that the economy is not thriving, at the macroeconomic level, we are seeing a lot of positive changes. And even look at the private sector. The Nigerian Bureau declared a profit of over 1 trillion. JP Morgan is coming into Nigeria. These are global banks. These are global asset companies that, they don't just go anywhere for the first time in history. So I can't, even from the top of my, all these things I'm telling you are from the top of my, which is about 60% of what I even know. So I just want to encourage Nigerians to please read. Just read. I don't belong to APC or PDP. But to say that Tinubu has not done anything or is not doing well, you are deceiving yourself. You are not educated. There is no way you are educated. You are fair-minded. And you say Tinubu has not done anything. But there is still a lot to be done, especially in helping the vulnerable. I want to implore the president or people that are close to them, they can hear us. Well, what Tinubu needs to do between now and 2027 is to make sure that there is a lot of food in the country. By the time people have access to food, they'll be able to think clearly, see clearly, we that are educated can educate the masses. That see what Tinubu is doing for the future is in the right direction. I just want to advise him what Tinubu has to do is to remain lesser focused with the reforms that he's doing. And Nigeria is going to really bountifully from it. Now the country has a lot of money. Our debt is going down drastically. The other thing I fail to mention, fact check again. By the time Tinubu was taking over, our external reserve is just over $1 billion, less than $2 billion. Now it's over $23 billion. So he's keeping money, and the more money we have in our foreign reserve, the better for our the impact on naira exchange. So let me just stop here. I just want to thank you, Isima, for the work you are doing. Some of us, let us also come out to also state some of the positive that are going on, because it is easy to deceive a lot of people. I understand that not many people read, not many people have the ability to read and understand some of these things, but we must not allow the voices of people that just want power, people with blind hatred, to just say, to just dominate the media space. And we must also continue to put the government on their toes. We must not be afraid to tell them where they are not doing. Thank you so much, Isima. I'd like to stop here, but I'm really glad that we are speaking on the positive. Look around, it's always negative, stories. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, my brother, for coming. That was a wonderful contribution there. You see, one of the things that we have not mentioned here is those systems that are not working. We have failed to mention that because no matter how any president is investing, trying to work to the system that are not working has become, will I say, the biggest problem in the development of Nigeria, even the economy and all of this. A system that is not working. Is as it stands now, only the federal government system is working. The state government system is not working. The local government system is not working. We have forgotten that the only man that tried to make that system to work is President Tinubu. He took the governors and whatever to the Supreme Court, and now he told them about the local government autonomy and all of that. I'm not aware if it has started working. I'm aware that they're supposed to, the local government is supposed to receive their direct funding right now, which means the chairman, the local government chairman, and others supposed to be propelling development at the grassroots level. This is not happening in Nigeria. It has been like this for so many years. When there is no local government development and when there is no state government development, what do you think the people will do? That is the biggest problem. We need to fix the system. The fixed system has to work. How can the federal government, President Tinubu has been giving the governors so many monies everywhere. In this government, there is a lot of federal allocation monies that have been given through the federal allocation, three times, two times of the previous money. But we are not seeing any significant projects. We are not seeing anything. As I'm talking to you now, every state government have the power to generate electricity. And we have the sources, we have the resources. In Nigeria, we have sunlight. We could have, there is no state project, electricity project. Before now, they used to say that, oh, electricity is on the exclusive list. Now, this is no longer the case. This is no longer the case. But we are not, nobody is talking about it. The state government is not even interested, they are not even talking about it. There's no state power supply or project there's none. There's none at all. There is no youth initiative project that is going on at the state level, not at all. Only few governments are trying to do that. So as it stands now, in fact, I would say it's only our ancestors that have been saving Nigeria. Because for a very long time, Nigeria could have collapsed. Because it's only the federal system that has been working. How do you know? It's very easy for you to know. Many people today, if there is anything that happen in their local government, they blame the president. If anything happen anywhere, they blame the president. That tells you the burden that the federal government have been having for Nigeria. The federal government have been the one that bear the burden. So what is the essence of the state government in Nigeria? The state government is not working. The ministers are not working. The senators are not working. The reps are not working. That is my opinion. And for me, I have been calling on this president to fix this system. If all these systems are not working, there is no way. There is no way. Whether it's Jesus Christ that come to be the president of Nigeria, Nigeria will fail. In fact, that is the first time that Jesus will fail, according to the Bible people. Because there is nobody that will fix the country if there is no proper system. That system is what President Tinubu is doing. We have seen a lot of reforms that President Tinubu is doing, which is the backbone of the development for Nigeria. That is the backbone, the system. We need to have our database. How many Nigerians do we have? I'm aware that the president have launched the National Population Committee for Census, something like that. I'm aware of that. That is why I'm saying that President Tinubu is fixing the system. The system has to be fixed. We need to know the database. How many Nigerians do we have? In what location? What is the population of Nigerians in Rivers State? This data will help for the development of the people. How can people keep migrating to Lagos? There is no data. How will the government know where to place the infrastructures, the basic infrastructures that will be needed? That is a problem. So, but President Tinubu is trying to fix these things. Are you getting me now? So we need. I'm so much happy that the President Tinubu have commissioned the committee, the National Population Census Committee, something like that. Thank you very much. Eben said it's going to be biometric census. Yes. So we need to know the north. For a very long time, they say that the north they have the highest population, but that is a lie. There is nowhere in the world the northern part of any country have the highest population. It's supposed to be in the south. But in Nigeria, they say that the North control the population of Nigeria. That is a very big lie. This thing must be corrected. This thing must be corrected. How can we have people like the Sultan of Sokoto or Atiku, who is a Fulani, or what's his name, Erofai, who is a Fulani, is from the North, and these are leaders in the North. which they have religious, very powerful religious leadership. And the people committing the crime in Nigeria are Fulanis, who are their brothers, who speak the same language. Yet, the Sultan of Sokoto has not been able to resolve the issue. He's calling on the president. That is to tell you that this is the politics that has been going on for so many years. This thing has to be changed. This thing has to be changed. This thing has to be changed. How can we continue to have our federal capital territory in Abuja? The original purpose of the Federal Capital Territory was to be moving from one state to another to bring development in that region. It is time for the federal government to move the Federal Capital Territory from Abuja to the south to another location for development. I have said this thing many. If not, all these problems will not be corrected. How can we continue to be running a 4-year election period? We know that every political election destabilizes the economy, and of course, political instability. Every elections bring political instability in Nigeria, and that cannot favor development in the whole of Africa. Look at the reason why Europe or other countries or other developed world continue, because they have a sustainable system. Whether there's a president in America or not, the system will still work. Why? Can that happen in Nigeria? No. So we have to change our ways of leadership or politics or democracy in Nigeria. I don't even know if democracy is working in Nigeria or Africa at all. So those are the things that I'm thinking that should be fixed in that country to move the country forward. But I know that President Tinubu will not do it alone, will not do it in 4 years or in 8 years. He's already doing it. He has brought about the tax reform system, which the Northerners are fighting him. We don't care. We don't care. For a very long time, it's like Nigeria is at the beck and call of the North. That nonsense must stop. And that is why I call on the South people. If you are from the South region, join the the Royal South movement. Go to the website www.southsouthmovement.com. It is time for the South people to rise up and support the president and work for the progress of the country. We have been keeping quiet and allowing only the outside, the Yorubas and the Igbos, to continue to rule the country, which they have failed in multiple ways. But with our support, maybe they will become successful. If the South people come into power, the Yorubas will be successful, the Igbos will be successful, the Hausas will be successful. But if the South people continue to allow the government or Nigeria to be run by only Hausa, Igbo, and Yoruba, it will fail. I can guarantee you that Nigeria will continue to fail if it is only Igbo, Hausa, and Yoruba that rule the country. Are you getting me now? So those are the systems that need to change. Those are the systems that need to change. I can tell you today, President Tinubu is the best president that Nigeria have ever gotten. Just like I said before, 2027 will be a celebration of President Tinubu legacy. You may not like it. If you're a Nigerian and you are saying, oh, the price of food is hard, then travel to the UK, travel to America, travel outside of Nigeria. You see how much things are difficult. You are enjoying your country. There is something that is missing. The other part that is missing is the Nigerians' patriotism. Nigerians need to be patriotic to their country. You need to begin to speak about what you have, the good things that is coming out of your country, and stop spreading propaganda and falsehood against your country. You are leaving a digital footprint that if you are not serious, your children will pay for it. Even you will pay for it. How can you be coming out and be talking rubbish about your country? Do you know how many people see your video? Do you know who saw your video? Do you know where that your video will go to? Do you know where that your comment or that your article will go to when you write rubbish about Nigeria? For us, if we catch anybody talking about rubbish about Nigeria, we are going to flog that person. We are going to make sure we treat that person properly because you don't know what you are doing. You don't know the damage that you are causing to your place. If you come out and say, "Oh, your people are this and that and that," how will somebody respect you? How will others respect you? How will foreigners respect you? You have to respect yourself. The way you carry yourself is the way others will see you. So it's very, very wrong for anybody to come here and talk rubbish against Nigeria. I can never be in that place where somebody talk nonsense against Nigeria and I'll keep quiet. And for anybody saying, Isima, why are you in the UK? Why are you not in Nigeria? Because I've always been in the UK. I moved to the UK for a long time, even before Buhari government and Tinubu's government. And I've never left Nigeria. I've always been in Nigeria doing a lot of things, doing projects. So what are we talking about? I am calling on Nigerians in the diaspora to begin to invest in Nigeria, to begin to look at positive things, to begin to discourage all these propagandas, all these people talking nonsense against the country. We must. It's a very important role that we must play. Are you getting me now? We don't care about the noise making and all of that. It's not today. We have defeated all their noise. So, Eben, I really appreciate you. Thank you very much for coming. There are so many things. I'm calling the president for two things. I want the president to fix the insecurity issue, and the electricity. With electricity, Nigerians are very productive people. They are very, very hardworking people. Electricity can help solve the problem of insecurity and can also resolve the issues of agriculture and even job creation. What do you have to say about that, sir? Yeah.
Yeah, no, that is a fact. And but then one of the things that I notice is that look at when people hear Akwa Ibom, they know Akwa Ibom for one thing, that they host Super Eagles. They have one of the best stadium, if not even the best currently. And we talk about the carnival that happens in Akwa Ibom, and they've always been consistent. That is Akwa Ibom. Now, like there are so many states that we don't know them for anything. They are just redundant. You know, when you hear Lagos, you know, oh, this is the entertainment capital, what. And when you hear Ogun State, you know, no, that's the place where they have the industries, right? So we want other states to also start doing things. Because security is not going to be, it's local. You know,
Yeah.
federal can only play some role, but the state will do much more.
Yes,
Look at Wiki.
yeah, but that is why I'm not happy
When
with
he
the
was-
Sultan of Sokoto, sir. That is why I was calling on the
Yes.
Sultan of Sokoto. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry,
Yeah.
to
Look at Wiki, how he has been able to handle security in River State during his time. You know, that shows somebody that is interested in the progress of the state. From now, he's now in Abuja. Look at what he's doing in Abuja, right? This is Wiki doing his own thing.
Yeah.
It's not like he's waiting for the federal to come and bring something down for him. No, and that is why the government thought it wise that look, the state is biting too much. Okay, let us give local government autonomy. Because you know, when somebody moves to your local government to cause destruction, right?
Mm-hmm.
You will know them as strange faces at
Yeah.
first.
Yeah.
Even in the UK, when you see people moving around strangely, it will be the citizen that will pick up the call and call the police that
Yes.
hey, there's somebody here, we don't know who he is and
Yes.
what have you. But in our space, we don't have that last line of defense from the locals, and that is what this autonomy is going to bring.
Yeah.
But now it is, and the good thing also is that the local government chairman will not have that protection. So if they embezzle, they'll be arrested.
Mm-hmm.
We don't have to wait till they leave office before we open a case against them or whatever. So that will help boost our security. And apart from that, you know, like if you see what is happening with the NIN revolution, it's part of the security architecture as well.
Mm-hmm.
And all these security things that is being put in our airports, in our border posts and what have you, because it's one thing to say we are fighting security. It's another thing to make sure that our border post is also secure.
Mm-hmm.
So that when we push out those criminals, maybe those from external and those ones that are bringing weapons in, you know, internally, if we're able to know what is happening within our country, I mean, that will help improve the security architecture.
Mm-hmm.
And secondly, like one of the main thing that actually is sponsoring insecurity has to do with the what do you call the minerals. Now that the country is considering like also extracting those minerals and making money from it, there are people that are already that have been doing it before. So they feel like, no, how can we allow government to come? You know, like we've had incidences where people say they saw a helicopter flying, you know, landing somewhere, taking stuff and what have you. So now government is now supervising that, because if people have more money, like a lot of money in their hands, then they can cause insecurity as well. It's a security risk. So these are things that we need to actually stamp out of the system. But also, we also need to understand our role as citizens too. For us to be secure, we also need to play a role, you know, in making sure that our country is secure. When you see somebody moving anyhow or moving stuff, you can report so that they can stamp it out. You know, like when the fire starts, it starts from a small scale. If that fire is not put out, then it becomes so big that now you will now be needing fighter jet, needing all those things. We don't want it to get there. And besides, we have a lot of external forces that are not happy with our economic development. Like, for an example, Russia, knowing that, okay, Nigeria will be supplying Europe, and they used to supply Europe. So now, after the war, who are they going to be supplying?
Exactly.
You understand?
Exactly.
So we shouldn't, like, some of our people are actually cooperating with the external forces in order to sabotage the country. So the reason why we are talking about this is for them to have that awareness that, look, this is what is happening globally. Everybody is fighting for the interests of their country. If you don't fight for your country's interest, nobody will fight for you. You understand? So if we can adopt that principle, in as much as we have some of our governors that are doing well, we praise them. The ones that are not doing well, we flog them. We vote them out. Even if it's possible, we impeach them. Even talking about the House of Assembly, if they are not doing well, we take them out too. That should be the idea. That should be the ideal situation, in order for us to see like an improvement in our security, just like in Sima mentioned. Because yes, security is very important. And for the power thing, it has been a whole lot of things. Like, we need a lot of investment. Yes, we know. But now they are also trying other sources of energy. Like, they are bringing in solar, they are trying, gas, they are bringing in, what do you call it, the turbine system, and they are also considering nuclear energy as well. So we need to have a whole bunch of energy mix, in order to get us there. And thank God that the state can now produce its own electricity. I read something about Lagos State, how they are planning to provide 24 hours for Lagosians. So I would like to see other states also take that initiative to see how they can improve. I can see competition coming up, but I would wish to see people doing more projects than rather making noise. Like, like I'm always praising Akwa Ibom, because the day I saw a video of Akwa Ibom, I was quite impressed by what the current Senate president laid down, the foundation that the new governor are now building upon. So these are the type of improvement that we would like to see in each of the states. Because if the state is improving, it will also help improve the security situation. So, because when people can see that, okay, my state is going forward, it's not going backward, definitely people want to be part of it. And the opportunity, the big opportunity that the government has created is this coastal road. And I think a whole lot of people don't know the benefits of that coastal road, And I hope they will see it before others will take advantage, or foreigners will come and take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Because, like, when the roads are going on, the security in those roads will be very good. Because there will be what you call CCTV. There will be light, which is solar powered, and there will be businesses, both right and left of the road, depending on what you want to sell. If you want to build an hotel, you build it so that when people are driving from Lagos to Akwa Ibom, for an example, maybe they don't want to drive all through the night. They can, lodge into a B&B or whatever, and then continue the next day, So, and then we have eateries, we have people selling drinks, you have, like so many things, and it's close to the beach, meaning that you have a complete entertainment. And the reason for it is for economic activities. And the other second reason is also to revolutionize our transport system, because previously we've been building roads, that will last for a short time. Now they've brought in a technology, which is the concrete technology. Yes, it's been done before, but they are now making emphasis on it to make sure that, okay, we don't have to be fixing our road all the time. We want to do the road, and we know that for the next 50 years, we don't need to look at that road again, because the road will continue to, play that role that is been playing. I even saw a video on YouTube. They are going to build like undersea road. I don't know if you've come across that.
No.
A video on YouTube. Okay. There's a video there. They are talking about building that will connect to the coastal road. You know, so these are a whole lot of project that is coming up, so that at least we don't want to be talking about road every time. Oh, our roads are bad. Our roads are bad. Now they are putting the proper road for us. You know, and which is a revolution from what we used to have. So it is an advancement for our citizens. It is an advancement for our country, so that goods can move from north to south and east to west and what have you, and to all the geopolitical zone. So at least that will also help in reducing the cost of food, and also the reduction in the destruction of food stuff. You know, sometimes when you are trying to move food from point A to point B and the roads are not good, you know, the food can get spoiled on the road.
Yeah.
But now, if there is an improvement in the road construction and what have you, so food can move easily. And besides, they say there will be rail in between. You know, so so meaning that you can move your containers, you can move your food stuff. Maybe you have option. You can use the road, you can use the rail, you can fly, you can whichever one you want to use. So these are things that are put in place so that at least our country can be better for it. So there's so many things to talk about. Maybe one day we'll create time and talk about each sector of the economy, you know, and give like a detailed information of what has been happening in each of the sectors, so that people can actually know and also can go and fact check what we have said, you know, just for them to know, to have that information, and also to see how they can also contribute or benefit out of it. Thank you, Mr. Nsima.
Thank you for coming, Ruben. Thank you, thank
Yes,
you.
sir.
All right. Frederick, thank you for your gift. Bola, Sir Bola, thank you very much. I appreciate you. Thank you for that, Sir Frederick, and all of you. Thank you. Just help me to tap the screen. Okay, thank you very much for that. I appreciate that. Thank you, Eben, for coming. First start, thank you very much as well, because I think you have been um, trying to gift us. Thank you very much. I salute you. Okay, I there's a comment here on YouTube, Udua TV. I can only support 2027 election under the new constitution of the regionalism. Regionalism. Okay, fine, no problem. When time reach, we go enter all those things. Don't worry about that. See, President Tinubu is a master strategist. Don't worry yourself. Don't worry yourself. Just let's support President Tinubu. That is the one thing I want us to do. Okay, we need to support our president. I think I've witnessed it. That's the only thing I feel is lacking in this government, the support that the president needs to move the country forward. Okay, so we need to support the president to move the country forward. Okay. First up, you have something to say?
Yes, sir. I have been looking into the CGN that we spoke of last time, the natural gas, and found some drying machines out of China that will take most of the power through the gas, through the gas, and less power just to keep the electricity on. You know, just to keep the buttons that you can use to regulate the machine. You know, how long the machine can be drying for, and so on and so forth. But the actual drying would take place with the natural gas. So, as a country that does not have a lot of electrical power at the moment, we can utilize the natural gas and use these machines that have natural gas to then dry products. What are we going to be drying? We know we have fish. The export of fish is high in currency overseas. You can also sell overseas. The same thing with snail. The same thing with tea. The same thing with even insects. The insect larva that they use to feed chicken. You can use that same thing. Sell overseas, then use at home. In turn, raise your currency, not to run away, but to bring businesses back into our country. So we talked about that yesterday. I tried to follow up to see what we're doing about what is out there that we can utilize to use at home to boost our industry. Thank you for the headline, which is business future and business for 2027 or 25 for our country. Let me add this onto the conversation by saying that the citizens that need to raise some funds, if you have a small plot of land, you can use that small plot of land to then get high yield products that you can sell in a quick time. Right now, Bangladesh is doing exactly what I just talked about. Bangladesh are now using what they call the black fly lava to leverage themselves. The black fly lava. I'm not going to go into the palm kernel, but let's stick with black fly lava. One fly lava lives 8 to 10 days. It lays 1,000 eggs in that time span. Go on Google, go and search it. In a small environment, you can raise enough black fly lava to sell onto the market. Go on Alibaba or anything, you will see 1 kilo of black fly lava will run about $3 to $4 a kilo. If you convert that into naira, you will have about 4,000 to 5,000 in that particular time. And if you look at the fly lava and the time period, it's not going to take you long to raise 1,000 flies. And what do they eat? The scraps of food. Where would they lay their eggs? In palm kernel shaft, in bamboo shaft. Okay? Then you can raise them once they get to a certain age, which takes about 4 days for the lava to now leave its early stage. Then you can now have that to be selling it. You don't need big land. We can go into many things that you can now exchange in turn for another currency to now buy things in other places. Then, like these machines I talk about, bring it home, then continue raising it. Let's get to work. Let's get our country going. Okay? Listen, stop complaining. I take it back. Complain, but complain well. Okay? The complaint will always be there. Anyway, Sean, thank you, Sima.
Thank you very much for coming. First time, I appreciate you. Thank you very much for coming. Thank you very much for coming. Okay, I have many ideas. We don't talk too much. We don't do the talk. Don't do the talk. Let's listen to our music. Hey, it's time. It's time. It's time. Hey, it's time. It's time. It's time. Let's do it. You want to play game? Let's do it. Put on the game.
Yes.
Hey! This is Akbarawa. Akbarawa Isima. Hey, hey, hey. Let's go there. Jagaban. 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 Settima 2027. Eh? Jagaban. Settima 2027. Eh? Jagaban. Settima 2027. Guys, tap the screen. Play this game. I need to win this guy. Tap the screen, guys. Hey! Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Eh? Let's do it. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Eh? Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Eh? Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Hey! No worry about that. That's when they make noise. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Eh? Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, 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 Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Now, hey, see you. And because I know how you play game, I know look. Now one flower wanna forgive me. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Hey, let's go there. Hey, Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Hey! Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. Jagaban, Settima, 2027. You see, we are making. Oh my God! You don't know what is happening. All the governors, the PDP governors, all of them are in support of the president. Atiku just, if I say something just dey happen to Atiku. Obi, according to Wike, Obi is just a social media president. He cannot win election. That is by the way. For us, we want President Tinubu to do things, regional system, I've said it before, electricity, I've said it before, which I think is already doing it. Putting the right system in place is already doing it. So guys, don't worry about all the noisemakers. By now they understand that nobody else can defeat the city boy as it stands now. Are you getting me now? Okay, let's go to our South South music. This is from Mustafa, our brother from the South South, Edo brother. Are you getting me now? That song is making sense, guys. Go to YouTube and you find that brother. Mustafa Manrichi. Just search for him on YouTube. It's a very wonderful song, and I really like the brother. South South to the world, guys. If you want to join the South South movement, if you are from the South South, you want to join the South South movement, go to the website www.southsouthmovement.com. Okay, it's a wonderful time. I just spending time. This has been a long time. I've not been here. So guys, don't be so angry. I want you to listen to my governor from Akwa Ibom. He made it very, very clear that he is standing strong with the president. That is to tell you that it's a South South movement. It is happening. Our governors in the South South, we are rooting for the president.
And in the same token,
yes,
I don't know how to speak from two sides of the mouth.
Guys, tap on the screen.
The other day I said I was going to support
just tap on the screen now.
Bola Ahmed Tinubu.
I want to be playing game.
Say,
I want to be playing. Why do I say so? Tap on the screen.
Night, they go there and go and tell the Baba who will support you.
So I know that even Atiku is very, very shocked that this our governor is a PDP man, governor of Akwa Ibom. His name is what's his name? Pastor Omoino, PhD. He's a PDP party man. But there is something that makes the governor of Akwa Ibom to say, I must support President Tinubu 2027. So guys, I want you to join the movement. It's a South South movement. Go to the website www.southsouthmovement.com if you are from the South South. You understand me? We need to make sure that we rise up. Okay?
The afternoon, they do another thing.
Okay.
Me, I'm supporting Baba Bola Ahmed Tinubu for second term.
For second term. Is there? Did you hear it? I am supporting President Tinubu for second term. There are so many projects that President Tinubu have started and have done that no other president has been able to do it. President Tinubu have done it. So you hear what the governor said. Me, I'm supporting President Tinubu. I'm not like other people. By night, they will go and talk to President Tinubu. During the day, they will do something else. No, we are not like that. If you check all of us from the South South, we are not like that. If we stand for you, we stand for you. Are you getting me now? We are rooting for President Tinubu 2027. South South. Join the South South movement now. You see, anytime Sima tell you something, don't always make mistake before it becomes too late. Join the South South movement. www.southsouthmovement.com. www.southsouthmovement.com. Are you getting me now? What is this one? Amsa, what is going on? I bet might just win this game, make these people come out. I bet where una for from? So this is no be all this virus. Guys, man, hey guys, they don't win me. Guys, tap on the screen now. Make these people not win me. Tap on the screen, guys. These guys, they don't win me with that. Okay, let's move on. Let's move on. South South to the world, guys.
When the time come, I will tell you the reason.
Do you hear
The
that?
time has not come yet.
Yes.
When I tell you the reason, you will know.
Yes.
But let me keep it first. There's no
Hey.
point lying to yourself.
You see? Thank you very much, Daddy P. You tried. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Daddy P. You tried. I'm not rematching you. I bet Mona go. I don't know who Mona be. Make these people come up from my screen now. Bye, bye.
I will tell you.
Bye, bye. I go take drop these people. God. Who call me? Ah, finally. Oh Lord, have mercy on me. Sorry, oh, sorry, oh. Sorry guys. I don't know who be that person. Sorry guys. I tried to remove that person. What is happening to this thing now? You know, when you know they do something, you no go know how to do them. So I need to play game before, so I don't know. Yes.
Yeah.
How
One
are
year.
you? Yeah, let's play one game.
One game, please.
Yeah, let's do it. My people, they are not used to game. They have
You
to.
from?
Where I'm from,
Sister, where you from?
the greatest city in the world, country in the world, Nigeria. I'm from Nigeria. Do you know
Brother,
Nigeria?
brother, Mama Palestine.
Do you know Nigeria?
Mama Palestine. Mama,
You are from Palestine.
yes, Mama Miskin. Mama baby.
Okay.
Young.
Somebody say a big Alimo show say a whole in Sima 50 views. Ah, wetin happen with 50 views? I even try pass you. I've not been live for so many years now, for a long time.
I'm not,
So 50 views,
yeah.
wetin happen with 50 views? I'm okay with the 50 views, okay? Ah, wetin happen? Wetin dey happen now? I don't know wetin dey do my stuff. Why is this person? Wetin dey worry you? I be like say una two get problem o. Now na views now na im be your problem. Yeah? I believe say you're a newcomer on my platform. Alright, don't worry about my views. Just worry about yourself first. Now I listened to Wike today. You know, Wike. I don't know whether he had a media chat. He said something about what is happening in River State. That he wanted Fubara to be removed. That he doesn't like this state of emergency in River State. Hello, please go ahead.
You see my now this guy I want to talk to, what is the saying big hello?
Yeah, go ahead.
Abike, you are the most useless fool I've ever seen in my life. For that your comment you wrote. That you see my 50 view, you know see how you useless. Even though you see my get one view, what they can concern you. I been a feel you they talk and I been a waiting they come out from and then you go pick. You know see you useless. You are the most useless fool I've ever seen in my life. Any more word comment here, I say make it block you. Idiot. They go punish whoever you did there. Or so now that one you want to talk. So all the old way they talk, see, not see anyone talk. Oh, now if you be your problem, we go baptize, we go buy you for wherever you did, any country where you did. Thank you very much.
No worry about the idiot. Thank you very much for coming. Now, all the Igbos wey don get views, still Igbos they never still dey okay. They are still crying every day. Nnamdi Kanu dey for prison with all the views wey dem get. They never they never achieve their fraud. Bunch of criminals. You just dey praise yourself. I know say una know how to praise una sef. Wetin concern me? Abi you no see wetin Obi Kubana do the other day? Na so una dey mumu. Yes, na una go still dey cry say una no get food. Una go still dey cry say nothing don dey work for una. Hey, okay, shout out to the world. Let's go there. Shout out to the world. Hey, 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 let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, let me go back. Let's go there. I'll be alright. Hey, hey. Hello Sunday, I see you. South to the world. Akwa Romo Yaya. Hey. See as they pain all these Igbos. See them. See them, just dey full my page. Igbos. I have nothing to do with you guys. This one now come dey cry say I no get views. I get views. I no get views. Na wow. I think say una go comot President Tinubu for office. Una never fit comot am. Una just dey here dey make noise. Una no get shame. Una no get shame for for my page. For a very long time now, I've not been here. You understand me? Igbos no still get shame. All of them now, they don dey turn dey support President Tinubu, mumu people. This is South to the world. That is what I'm doing. Okay? If you want to join the South movement, go to the website www.southmovement.com. I'm not interested in your propaganda. Okay? Let's do it again. I'm doing it. I'll be alright. Funny people and their cup of tea. If the Igbos wants to know who the South people are, go and ask Asari Dogubo. It's very easy. You understand me? If Igbos, if you want to know who are the South people, go and ask Asari Dogubo. He will tell you. Hey, I cannot still forget this song. I like this one. I still like this song, guys. I still like this song. Let's do it. Oh my God. So so the Igbos have been going. I went to one platform. Somebody sent it to me. I was listening to how they have been gossiping in Sima, gossiping in Sima. See all of them here. They are saying na 50 views, 50 views. So my views they worry Igbos. Say yeah. So you want me to give you views? Is that what you want? Okay, don't worry. When you start seeing me coming live, you will see my views. That is how TikTok works. For some time, I've not been live, so it's simple. It's very simple to know. All of you that have been live for many years, I've been watching you people now. I've been, all of you, I go, I check. Anya Anambra, all of you, you don't get views past me, and you have been making, you don't get views past me, and you have been live ever since. Me, I stopped coming live for many months and weeks now. I've not been live. So that is how TikTok is. The algorithm will not, signal people. But when I start coming live, people will start knowing that I'm live. So I don't know what is the problem with you. It shows that Igbos are so myopic. That is why Igbos are backward. You understand me? So don't stress yourself, okay? I should be the one to cry. So I never knew that views is now your biggest problem. Upon that, you guys have been reporting my page, oh, reporting my page and doing all kinds of things. You should be telling me that this is Nsima. Nsima, you strong, go. Upon all the reports, you have not, you have not, your page have not gone down. My page is still here. So today I'm just here to play music, different music. Happy. You understand me? Because we have defeated the Igbos and everything. You understand me? Igbos are failures. Biafra people are failures. Biafra criminals are failures. Nnamdi Kanu is a failure. You understand me? Tradition say you are trying to be popular. So if Nzima want to be popular, so I'm supposed to be coming live now every day. But no, for a very long time I've not come live. I've not been doing all those things. But upon all of you doing popular, you never did popular. So you are just stressing yourself. How did you know me? You know me, I don't know you. So who is more popular? So I don't know. You keep talking nonsense that does not make sense. You understand me? We don't make noise. We are from the south. Go and find out from what our governor said. Obi go nowhere. There is no Igbo man that can become president of Nigeria. It's a challenge. If you can, that is the challenge I want you people to defeat me. The challenge I want people to defeat me is a challenge that no Igbo man can become president of Nigeria, including Obi. It was a challenge I challenge you people. So talk about that one. Don't talk about something else. You understand me? That is what I'm expecting you people to talk about. Oh, my father, my father. Yeah? What is going on here?